Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Star Wars Imperial Assault Tyrant of Lothal expansion? I hope I'm getting that right. Whatever. Regardless, that's Grand Admiral Thrawn. Yay! At least I think it is. They don't really point out too many other Imperial Blue ranking officers. So this is the 6th expansion to Fantasy Flight's Star Wars Imperial Assault game. This is their 3rd mini expansion, meaning it comes with less stuff, but it's still an expansion. Usually not a full standalone campaign, but stuff that can be worked as a shorter one, but is more intended to be used as side missions. Sticky mud. There we go. So, as much as I never really read the books too much, I know that, or at least to the extent in which they existed, I know that of Grand Admiral Thrawn. This guy. And I'm glad that he is canon in the new setting, because it was one of those characters that was just like, please make him canon, but this is really vague. So here's a expansion that kind of revolves around him for Imperial Assault. Also, this is the first expansion since Star Wars Legion's release, meaning the game is clearly getting continued, because this is also the first release for Star Wars Imperial Assault since then. Would have been a little bit nicer to have some clearer heads up. So, we've got the campaign book, rule book, whatever you want to call it. We'll have new rules, the assessment of what's in there, log for all the campaign stuff. See, it's literally 4 missions instead of the usual lot more. I think 7's the minimum. We've got a new skirmish map, and on the back an ad for the previous expansion, which is right there. Another sticker sheet. I don't even want to keep these around because I paint my models the other day. Then we've got 3 sheets, almost said 2, of cardboard punch-out boards. Let's see what we got in here. Right off the bat, I can see some tiles, more stun markers, I believe, the number markers, and the power tokens, these, which were introduced in the previous expansion. So that's on that. Then we have more tile layouts and more power tokens. Looks like a Tatooine-like place and Coruscant, I'm gonna guess, kind of place on either side. Regardless, arid place, not necessarily desert, and interior corridors for the most part, or jungle. Same thing there. Then we've got tokens for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters, meaning they will have standalone figures. I would have bought some for a follow-up video, but only one of them was available at the time, so I decided to hold off on that. And 2 new status tokens that looks like that they go with one of the new characters specifically instead of like an item, so the usual thing. Then we've got a bag of miniatures. We've got, I need to look on the back of the box for the names of these, or I need to wait or I need to find the cards. The back of the box is quicker. Loth cats. Oh, it's a pair of them. There are 4 of those. 4 of the Death Troopers. So, more Stormtroopers. And, as per usual with a mini expansion, 2 new hero figures. One of which looks like to be a brawler. And another one looks to be a former Imperial troop. Or this could be more of a tie-in with the 3D animated cartoon series, which I believe it is, as was a good chunk of the previous expansion, or at least the extra characters that were released, the figure packs. So, now let's start with the small cards next. We've got, these are usually gear, or in the case of, wow, there's only 5 new skirmish cards. So, skirmish is still a thing. Some new weakened, that was the status, not stunned. And then we've got the cards for the new characters. The new Imperial class deck, which has a Star Destroyer on it. Overwhelming Oppression is what it's called. So, again, the Imperial player gets a class deck for all of their stuff. And then new cards in general. 2 new loot boxes, locked chest, and missing key. Huh. Both of them say keep this for the campaign. And they interact with each other to give Hondo's Treasure reward card, which is what this is. So some new reward cards and then new viable cards. Yay, more stuff, including a punch dagger. If people want to know exactly everything in here, I can do a detailed overview video, but I've decided to hold off on doing the rest of, without requests, the rest of the expansions for Imperial Assault overview videos till I do the whole core game. But regardless, next we have the 2 new characters. We have CT-1701, Wildfire, and Therese Hakuna, Cybernetic Brawler. Definitely going to want to play that character at some point. I like brawlers. And martial artists. 2 new sets of agenda cards. Weapons Division and War of Attrition. Always love the agenda cards and how they function. And then we've got the many character, like, smaller cards. Smaller relative to the standard size card, really. Including some Death Troopers, which there's 2 units of, and they have skirmish versions. Interesting. Thrawn, who has prediction. At the start of each round, choose 1 hero. If it's the first hero to activate this round, it becomes stunned. Ooh. And then Patience. When you activate a group, you may distribute among its figures different power tokens equal to the number of exhausted rebel activation tokens. So not allied figures. Limit once per round. So if you wait all the way to the end. And then he's also got a skirmish version. Then we've got the Lothcats, which I believe are from the animated series. Hondo Okanaka, Karen Jarrus, Zeb Olarius, Sabin Warren, Ezra Bridgers, and then, of course, skirmish versions of the new characters and a skirmish-only card, one of the ones you have to actually pay starting points for. Then we have the various quest cards, and then the 2 new skirmish cards, like their actual objectives. But that's everything in the box. This is a pretty decent expansion. I look forward to being able to incorporate this into my copy of the game itself, be it the co-op app version or the player versus group version. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press the like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, please share this video. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. Won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general. Like I said, if you want to see the details of these, go ahead and ask. I will do it, but it's going to be on the back burner unless somebody asks for it until I get probably through some more Kingdom Death, and also finish up and do base Imperial Assault overview. And if you want to see more like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overview videos, or my painting videos, which I'm still trying to get back to doing Imperial Assault, not always in the mood to paint those, feel free to subscribe regardless. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.